Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Prix here. So we are doing the 8 battle circuit, which is the advanced melee Grand Prix over here. So the 8 battle circuit was hard, not gonna lie. So if you guys have played through, for example, battle circuit from 1 to 7, you guys will be in good hands because you guys have upgraded numerous parts already, which will be pretty helpful in this build. But if you guys are like new players that started playing this week, this one will be a little bit challenging for you because there are a lot of parts that you guys will not have, like a lot of event parts. So just bear with me. I'm gonna try to go to all these labs using non-Sokai parts probably until the second half of it. But so just one quick note, as attribute, that's the type advantage over here. And then 3 enemies you're going to be facing is the Roast Gundam. The Roast Gundam will execute all the EX skills, so like the Roast Bit, I think one of his melee EX skill. And then as for the second one, you have H3. I think he does his normal shooting. It's not the one that, it's not like a special charged, what do you call it, long range attack. But he does have one of his, one range EX skill and one melee EX skill, which you have to watch out for. The melee EX skill will do like really large big damage to you, big damage, right? And then he also uses the photon cannon as another EX skill, so that's something you gotta watch out. God Gundam is the final big boss, and then he's a pain in the butt. Not gonna lie. He will hit you, like he can hit you, but you can't kind of hit him back in a way. I think in any game God Gundam is like immune to anything. I don't know why. I don't know why they hit like that. Just watch out. Don't ever let him get to hyper mode. At that point you're like GG. You gotta restart. So enough for me just explaining the enemy. We'll hop in and then you guys can physically see or visually see how it is. So we're gonna start out with lap 1 over here. So lap 1 of the battle circuit is just a advanced melee mode. So nothing on top of that, so melee damage gonna up by 150%. So keep in mind all these laps are the same as the second later half, so 11 to 20. Obviously I have not completed lap 6 to 10, so I'm not gonna talk about that, but just keep in mind that when you guys are doing lap 20, it's gonna be the same thing, just advanced melee mode. So at that time use everything you have. So let's hop into this build over here. Keep in mind that I have 2 Vortex because you know, just for extra damage purposes. We have high mobility and protect, so we shall look at the parts first. Here's our follow. All these parts over here are from this standard parts, so it should be easy to obtain. Pilot wise, it's a 3-star pilot which I have upgraded to level 80. Pretty good. Using an Outfighter over here, and then a Screw Whip is this offer pretty long range melee attack. EX skill wise, I'm using 2 build burning Gundam's EX skill, as well as a L Strike backpack EX skill over here, which is I want to say 120-second, one of those longer cooldown one, but you will see why this is pretty good. I found it pretty useful at the end of the day. But let's hop in and see what we can do. Alright, so we're gonna take a Roast Gundam as soon as possible. Don't let him get to his Roast Bit EX skill and you should be good. Okay. So one good thing about Outfighter is when you dash in for that hit, you get like a guard. You activate your shield, so that's the strategy we're gonna use when we face up God Gundam as well. You can just kind of rush in, get some hits in. Hopefully, we're gonna wait and do this. Yoink! How much did we do? We did a pretty good amount. So we're gonna use the Strike Punisher. Almost had him. So we're gonna back up a little bit, play safe, wait until you do that, and then we can do this, and bam. That was the lucky shot right there, and here's how you can clear lap 1. So lap 2 is going to be a for desert Vortex mode. So upon activating the Vortex for desert, you're going to get 150% up to all your parameters. So I think the stages for desert as well, so you get another 5% when you have, well, you get, let's see, so when you are, let's see, so you get desert category gets the extra 5% boost. So this is a perfect scenario for us. So all these parts, so just keep in mind I'm not using the actual type advantage, I'm using P attribute, so that is type neutral. So because the Vortex for desert doesn't really have too many parts, so Here we are. So most of these parts are from the warfare event, like the blue destiny units, like they have the head, chest, as well. What else do we have? Even a shield. So other than that, all the other part composed are like I have the, what is it, a stray red frame arm. The lightning ball is actually pretty good. If you guys do have this alternated, I will actually be my guest use it. But if you have it alternate, that is probably a 6-star plus, so you should probably save that on for like later usage. Other than that, one good EX skill, always timeless good EX skill, is gonna be the Gundam X Divider. I have a couple of these just from I think there's a time where you can get this from the fragment exchange, so if you guys were around that time to get it, this one will be pretty good. I'm pretty sure I recommend people getting this one as well, so if you guys have a pair of those, that is good as well. Other than that, I did have an exam system up for the Destiny Unit 1 over here, so this one is only level 1, but it's going to give me a melee boost by 30%, which is pretty good as well. Pilot wise, I am using Outfighter because Outfighter, if you guys don't know, if you guys dash in, you kind of get like a barrier, like the shield, so that would be pretty good just to nullify just a little bit of damage here and there. But with 17.9 thousand melee attack, this should be feasible. And word tag wise, I do have pro tag in close combat, so let's quickly look at the parts that are a swallow as well. So yep, so we're gonna hop in now and see what we can do. Alright, so we're gonna check out Gundam Rose again. Okay, so when I dash in, you guys see like a blue circly thing. Oh, there he is using his melee EX skill. Can I get my boost back? Thank you. Oh, there he is with that photon cannon. Alright. Oh man, I need to activate my exam system. Probably gonna wait until his God Gundam uses some of his EX skill. There you go. Pass some time, and then we shall use this right now. Bam, and then we can do this right now. Yoink! And here is how you can clear lap 2. So lap 3 is going to be a skill hack mode. I found this lap the hardest the most because you don't get any EX skill damage bonus, so other damage is being if you do melee damage, so that is not going to be too helpful when you're facing a God Gundam who basically cancel out your melee attack. So what kind of EX skill you want to use for this mode is you want to get some combat stance, which is going to raise your melee attack. So I'm using, what am I using? I am using the GPO1 Volt Burnier chest over here, which does give me a 30-second of a 30% to my melee attack up. And then I also have the Glaze Bend over here. That is a awakening skill. This is also a welfare event parts. So this is an easy level 10, which is going to give me a 29% to my melee attack for 44 seconds, which is pretty long endurance over there. And then as well as I have the dual Gundam's shield over here. This one is also another easy level 10 because this is from, I believe, those 3-star ports. This one also does have an alternation awakening, so if you guys do alternate this guy, you'll probably get a higher than a 39%. This is pretty good. Reduce target enemies melee attack by 39%. The strategy I'm going over here, I am using a defender type because you'll see why. Because if you activate that job gauge, you get virtually for that time period you can't get hit. You take 0 damage. That is the strategy we're going with over here. And then let's see if I can succeed. Alright, so we're gonna go on defense mode for the time being. So just keep hold onto that shield until your job gauge is charged. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Where's my shield? Okay. Shield! What are you doing? No. Alright. Okay. Take out this one as well. Do this first. And then rush in. And activate this. Okay. Activate my shield ASAP right now. Okay. shield. Gonna wait until he executes some EX skill and then we activate this to lower his melee attack. Now at this point you shouldn't take any damage, you guys can see. And this is the perfect strategy. So here's lap 3. Next we have a advanced beam mode over here. So your beam damage is going to do 150% more than your physical. So let's quickly take a look at the build I went with. So I did have one Vortex active transformer type transformer, so it's going to give me I think 5% to my melee and damage. So we can quickly take a look at those parts as follow. All these I believe are either from the event parts, the Saber's Gundam arms event parts, and then Dot's Gun I believe is a Warfare part. No, that is from the what is it? The arena exchange. That was like way back. Other than that, all the other parts are the standard parts, standard pool parts. So should be easy to obtain. I did have any EX skill to mention that are good. All these are pretty good. Non-cutscene EX skills, so we can execute them pretty fast. So with that being said, let's hop in and see what we can do. Alright, so we're gonna take out Rose Gundam again. Try not to take any damage because you have to face up God Gundam at the end of the day, and he will do some pretty good damage to you. And that's why I'm using one EX skill right now, just so I can get that out of the way. And let's see what we can do here. Gonna back up a little bit. Okay, use this. Okay, we took 0.5%, so we are in good hands maybe. Gonna wait a little bit. Use your EX skill. Okay. Ooh. Oh, back up. Use this. Okay. I think we should still be good. Okay, we barely made it, but here's lap 4. Alright, so lap 5 is going to be the last lap I'll do for this video, and then after that I need to go back to the drawing board for the lap 6 to 10 of the battle circuit. So lap 5 is going to be a little bit more challenging as well because you have, what is it? If you have mobile fighter Vortex, you get that 150% up, and there are not a lot of mobile fighter Vortex parts in a way. Most of them are not even as attributes, so this one will be a little bit more problematic. If you guys did every form of the Rising Gundam, I believe it came back. There's a revive of that. I think also got an alternation as well. So if you guys did manage to get a few parts of that, you can use it in this build as well. So mobile fighter, the first 5 parts from the head to the backpack, that primarily makes up for that Vortex. So I did want to use the Rising Gundam head. Excuse me. I did happen to pull what is it, the Shadow Gundam. So this part came in pretty clutch actually. So if you guys did ever pull this part, or you can pick that from like the Force pick ticket, I think now's a good time to use it on this. Other than that, all the other ones are from the Shining Gundam. So 2 EX skill from the Shining Gundam, which one of them is a custom EX skill from the arm, and I do also have the Master Gundam backpack. So this is a pretty good setup over here as well. Non-cell cut parts nonetheless. So we're gonna hop in now for 14.4 thousand melee attack and see what we can do. Keep in mind that before I go in, right, I also have a defender type Vortex, pilot, so that should give me a little bit more endurance overall. So let's hop in now. Alright, so we're gonna take out this one first. So as you guys can see, what is it? He went Master Grade size Rose Gundam. So we can actually use this on him first. Actually, take him out of the fight as soon as possible. Actually, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, now we can deal with age 3. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Didn't take any damage from that at my gauge. Come on. Okay. And we are done over here. I do have a custom EX skill, so I'm not too worried about God Gundam right now. But I don't think this will one shot, so that's gonna be a problem. Can we do it? Yike! No. Oh, back up. So we're gonna use the Master Gundam's EX skill over here. This should do it, hopefully. Alright, and here's how you can take down lap 5. Alright, here we are. So we finished the first 5 laps. So keep in mind that all these laps will be repeated in lap 11 to 20. So try not to use any 6-star parts until then. If you guys really do have to use it, just use 1 and 2 for now. But other than that, I'll come back with lap 6 to 10 in tomorrow's video. So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and see how I can beat this. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.